Hi there guys, this is Farmer Bob. Welcome back to my channel. Great to be back on another video, and yeah, always nice to chat with you guys. Today's video, obviously, it's going to be about credits on your map. In other words, when you open your map in game, it will display credits and stuff for a few seconds. So how to do that, how to get that into your map and how to get it to work. That is a quick video. It's not a big operation. I'm going to show you how to do it from my Pilgrim's Rest map. You will definitely need to download the map because there's some stuff in the mod desk as well as the directory of the map that you would want to copy out into your map to make it work. But anyway, the simplest and easiest way is to do it from my Pilgrim's Rest map. So you can grab it from my website. If you don't know where my website is, in the description of every video that I make, you will find my website is there. I can actually show you if you don't know how to do that. There's a lot of people that ask, where's your website, you know? So if you go to my website, the easiest will obviously be to go here, and I just want to open my channel. Here we go. So if you're in my channel, go open any video, for instance, and then I'm not going to play the video. That's my latest one. So you go down here and you go show more. So the moment you go show more, there's always a description here, and my website is there, my support is there, and a description of what the video is about and all that nonsense, you know. Great guys, so now that we've got that cleared up. Great. If this is the first time that you stumbled onto my little channel, please do subscribe and like and hit the bell and do all the nice things. It helps me, and it also helps my channel to grow. I appreciate that. Okay guys, let's get stuck in. So you want to download Pilgrim's Rest map. It comes in a zip format, obviously, for your mods, so it will look like that. So you open that, and in Pilgrim's Rest there's a few things that you want to extract to work with. The first is the moddesk file, and then also in the maps directory there's a scripts folder, a HUD folder. In the HUD folder there's the map branding. That's the two things that you would want to drag out of my map and copy it to your desktop like so. I will quickly get rid of this stuff that we can close. So you copy that to your desktop just like that. Go back, we copy one more, I think, yes, the moddesk. So we need the moddesk. I've already got the moddesk there, so it's going to be a bit unhappy, so let me just delete that because stuff I don't use anymore. So where did that moddesk go? There it is. So that two files is the ones that you're going to be working with. Yeah. Okay, so your moddesk will look different than my moddesk, so we want to just copy some stuff out of my moddesk into your moddesk. Now, the title, if you open your moddesk, there will always be an author, version, and title. Obviously, your title will be different because that's your map name, and then the description, you can write your own stuff in there. That's pretty, I think that's pretty standard on every moddesk. You will have that in there. Then the next thing is the maps part. It will have another description in, because the first description is when you open your map in that little first window, it will display this, and then the last part is once you've loaded the map, it will display this description. So let's just do the different. And you can put different stuff in there if you want to. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. But that's not what we want. What we want is, the first part is the render elements. So you're going to take this render elements, drag on the side so you can have all of the render elements, and you copy that. And so you're going to Control C, and you're going to place it into your own moddesk. So what I'm going to do, just to show you how it works, I've Control C there. So you're going to go into your moddesk, and under the maps section, if you click on maps, you create a space there for yourself, and then what you do is you're going to go Control V, and it will place the render elements for you in there. I've now got duplicates, so it doesn't matter. I'm just showing you how it works. So I'm going to obviously just delete that, because I've made a copy of my mod disk, obviously don't need to worry about it. And I'll suggest the same to you. Make a backup of your whole map first. Create a whole new backup of it somewhere else so that you have everything backed up before you work on these things and mess stuff up. And then you know, as they say, sorry always comes too late. You know, you don't want to have that. All right, so the render elements is the first one. And then if your map does not have a 110 piece of code in it, you would want to copy this whole 110. So what you'll do is you'll click on the first one, it will go purple, and you just scroll down until you see the end of it. So from 179 on mine up to 83 is what you want to copy. So you're going to go select 83, click on the left on 83, and you go down straight down to the end of it where it says 179, was it 179, like so. So then you leave it, you go Control C, and you go into your map, into your mod disk, and just underneath your store items. If you don't have store under items, just put it under the render elements, doesn't matter. And then you go create yourself a space or two there again, like so, and you go Control V. Just always make sure that this cursor of yours is right at the end. So what you can do, just to make sure, you press the home button on your keyboard and it will home it. So if the cursor is, for instance, like there, and you press home, it will put it there. And then you press Control V and it will bring that whole thing in and paste it in there. And then what you do, you're gonna have to, or you're gonna want to delete, there's three sections of languages. So there's English, there's German, and then PL. I'm not too sure what the PL is. And that is your first logo. And then the text, if you look at the logo, text 2 is the second part. And there's three languages again, English, German, and something else, like a Polish or something. I'm not too sure. But anyway, that will end the text part of text 2. And then underneath text 2, everything else, you can delete that stuff right down to the bottom. I'm going to show you up to where is that, 110, up to that. Just don't delete that last 110 bit. So up to text there, you can delete that so that yours will look like this now. So you go 110 there and scroll down to I did now delete the whole 110 thing. Oh no, sorry, there it is. I just thought, where's it gone now? My word. Alright, so that too is what you want in your mod disk. So the 110 as well as the render elements. Let me place this underneath each other because we work with it together. So I'm going to just copy that in there. Drop it down in there, and the render elements is where I want it. Open one line like so. Great, so we've got our render elements and we've got our text. Now what happens is when the game loads, the render elements is going to say to it, render this element starting at 0 seconds up to 100 milliseconds and show only on first start, false. In other words, it's going to always show that. What it's going to show is the text for logo text 1, which is this text, and it's going to be this. If you play the game in English, it will show the English text. If you play the game in German, it will show the German. All right, so you get the thing that's going on there. This on the side is positioning. You can play around with the positioning a bit and bold letters and whatever, and it will. You can also set the okay. The next thing, sorry. It's the position, the size of the text, and the color of the text. So play around with that. You're more than welcome to have fun with that. The next thing, so the first render element is the overlay. It's the text of logo text 1, and then also an overlay, which is the map branding. It's a small little logo that you can create for yourself and put it so that it shows your little logo there when your map loads. Let me just show you that logo. That's the other thing we copied out. So in mine was Pilgrim's Rest. It is that. So what you can do now is open this little logo thing, and then you can paste your own thing in here. For instance, if you want to put something over it, you can, let me just see, where is my brush? Let's go red. Let's go make the background red, like so. Oh, let's just rather do the whole thing like so. Paint it red. Why is it not painting red? I'm not too sure why it's not doing that. Let's go, let's just brush it. Brush the whole thing. Anyway, you get my drift, guys. So what you can do is create your own little thing here. Make yourself something nice. Put a photo in here if you want. For instance, if you go into, I'm going to go into screenshots. I'm just quickly showing you what to do, but you can have a lot of fun with it. Let's just take this little icon thingamabobby, copy that, Control C, come back here, Control V, place it in there, and then you can put some text in here, make it a bit bigger, but you get what I'm saying. I'm just going to call it Bob's map, and obviously you can't see it because it's red, but let's make it yellow. Am I on text? Yeah, I am on text, and it is selected yellow. Just create a new layer for it. But anyway, guys, you catch my drift. So you put your own text in here and you save the little thing. Don't change the size of this, because this size must always just stay the same size of it. So keep that little logo the same size. I'm just going to save it now. And then the next thing you want to do is you'll take that, you put it into your map directory. I'm going to just show you in another map, like for instance here. You create a folder for it anywhere. Just make sure you put it somewhere. Say for instance, I want to put it under, what doesn't have much in it? This thing. It's got a lot of stuff. Doesn't really matter where you put it. You can even put it in the root. Let's just go new folder, call it HUD, and then drop it in there. Oh my word, my PC is slow today. Drop that into the HUD, like so, and there it is. All right, so now you must just remember now that from your map directory, it will be HUD and then the name of that little file. It's mapbranding.dds. So you're going to go back into your mod disk and make sure that directory is there. So mine, at this stage, it will just read HUD and then map branding. You see, so make sure you've got that thing pointed to the right little file, and you should be A4 away and ready to roll. And then what's going to happen is, when you open your map now, well, obviously you save your mod disk, and you have this little file in your map directory, and that mod disk directory pointing to this file. Then all should be well. And then once you open the game, you run in here. Let's quickly just open the map. Okay, Pilgrim. So let's go Farmer, Pilgrim's Rest, continue, start. And then what's going to happen now, once the game is loaded, you'll see this Pilgrim's Rest is obviously not part of it's part of that name, that branding name. So the title, so you can change the title of yours, make it yours, and make it nice. It will display it for you here on this first screen, and then obviously your second screen, it's going to load that 2 text files out of the 110. There it is. There's your branding, and then next up will be that little credits, and that's it, guys. End of story. And then you're in your map. So basically, just to recap, let's go out quick. From my Pilgrim's Rest map, just to recap quick, there's the two things that you're going to copy out: map branding and the mod disk. So once you've got that, you copy in the mod disk, you copy 2 things. The The first will be the render elements section, that whole section, and the next one was the 110 part, but you only need up to the text 2. So you need this text 1 and text 2 is the two things that you need. I've just said copy the whole thing because you need to actually have that little piece at the end. So you just delete the rest out of here. And then once you've got all saved and set up, you can change all the stuff inside to your own in this text and just make it yours, and it will work definitely. Let me just see if I'll miss something. Yeah, this title obviously is the one when you open the map itself. Thereby when you choose the map, it will show this title there and this description, and then when you load the map, it will show this title and description while it's loading. So you can just change those also if you want to make it yours, but yeah, it's up to you. Great guys, so I really hope that helped a little bit, just shedding some light on credits and branding and all that, and have fun with it guys. I hope it helps a lot, man. Bless you and have a wonderful day. I'll catch you next time. Cheers.